Making neurodiverse travelers, or those with autism, feel included. Now, that is the goal of the Traveling Wiki. We've got Jonathan Souther, who created it, here with us today. Jonathan, first of all, thank you so much for being here with us today.
Thank you so much.
So explain to me, what was the need for this?
Well, there are 20 million Americans and growing that we represent. This includes autism, ALS, Parkinson's, dementia, Alzheimer's, and growing into Down syndrome and cerebral palsy. Many individuals have difficulties, not necessarily, and it could include also physical limitations, but with crowds, noise, sound, stimulation in the airport. And we had heard from so many community members that they were not flying, that they were not traveling. So because of a desire, once we saw that there were many resources at airports across the country, I started this foundation as the husband of a teacher, as somebody who's really passionate about this, to document resources at airports across the country to enable more travel for this community.
And like you said, a lot of people don't realize that those resources are even there. So how does it work? How do you let people know about this?
So we work with TSA. We are the sole resource on their non-visible disability page for those 20 million Americans. TSA has a program called CARES that enables people to get help at the security checkpoint, and we are partnering with them. When you call their call center, you're informed about us. Also, when you go to their website, you're linked over to us. Again, we're the sole resource for those 20 million Americans, and we document. A user will then go on our website from there or be told about our autism hotline, which operates throughout Iowa, 6417-AUTISM, and quite frankly around the world, to find all these resources documented in 11 languages.
That's incredible. 11 languages.
11 languages.
When did you start this?
So it's been a little less than a year. It's grown really rapidly. There's a tremendous need in this community for these kinds of resources. We've seen a tremendous amount of engagement. So over a short period of time, just in Iowa alone, I mean, we've been across the country. We've been with senior leaders from the White House, about 30 U.S. senators. I mean, in Iowa alone, we've been with the governor, all the congressional reps that we've engaged with directly at one point or another. We've engaged in Des Moines specifically, where we have an office on 7th and Locust, with Mayor Bosin, with Dr. Roberts, so many community leaders. We're on the Des Moines Library website now, just tremendous engagement in this community.
And when you're talking to people about this, because obviously this is impacting a lot of people, what are they telling you, just in terms of how this has changed things for them?
It has opened up, what we have heard is it's opened up opportunities as a resource, as an empowering resource. To that end, some of the feedback we got as we grew so rapidly was that individuals in this community across the country were looking for more empowering resources. So that also led us to work with the governor and heads of ag in this state on jobs initiatives. So to that regard, we've grown, based on that feedback that you asked about. We're working with the governor and areas of ag that have labor shortages to do job matches between individuals in our community that are underemployed and areas of farming and beyond in our state that can't find enough workers.
That's important. So I know we're a little time limited here. How can people get access to the Traveling Wiki?
So we are, one word, Traveling Wiki, TravelingWiki, all one word, .com. They can call our autism hotline, 6417-AUTISM. They can also go on tsa.gov. As I said, if you're in Iowa, we're on library, one of our library websites. We're on a lot of different community resource pages, and as well on social media on @Traveling Wiki on YouTube.
Perfect. Jonathan, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate your time.